Good morning. Starting day 3 now. So day 1 and day 2 are done. Starting day 3. Just want to give you an update on the juice cleanse. Yesterday was pretty hard as far as mindset goes and attitude. Not attitude towards myself or towards weight loss, but attitude towards everybody else around me, I think, because I kind of got agitated easily. Found myself getting impatient with the kids, so I just went to bed early. I knew what was going on, I knew what was happening, but instead of pick up your toys, it'd be pick up the toys kind of thing. So I decided to remove myself from that environment and take a nap and go to bed. So when you watch that movie, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, the exact same thing kind of happens to that guy. He says the first 3 days he just wants to spend in bed. Don't have that option. Kind of got a lot more responsibilities than being some rich Australian guy flying around doing a 60-day diet. But the hard part, we had visitors yesterday at the house, a friend of mine from childhood, and he had his kid with him, and got close to dinner time and needed to make them something to eat for their drive home. And I made them what we had. We just wanted them to do something quick, so it was like corn dogs and pizza pockets and French fries, which are, of course, all giant no-nos on either one of my endeavors right now. So couldn't eat it on Whole Foods diet, couldn't eat it on a juice detox, and the house was just smelling up like pizza pockets and corn dogs and French fries, and I think wife had potato chips out on the counter, and it was getting overwhelming. I had a second green juice, and most of it was I made it for my friend who wanted to see what it looked like, and he tasted it. He said it didn't taste bad, but it wasn't easy, and my stomach started really growling and hurting. It was definitely craving those unhealthy, greasy, nasty foods. I wish the rest of my body thought they were greasy, nasty foods, but at least in my head, I knew what I had to do. I knew that I was doing it for a purpose. So I stood strong, didn't even cheat, not even one little nibble on French fries or potato chips or the corn dogs or pizza pockets. So it was hard. I wouldn't say it was easy. So if you're coming up to to the start of day 3, I'm assuming you're going through the same thing. It's just something different not to have anything to chew on. When you're just drinking juice, it is mentally more challenging than the hunger part, because you're not really hungry. You're not really craving. You're not like, oh, I'm gonna die because I'm hungry. You're craving something in your mouth to chew on. You're craving those things that you can't have, but it's not because you're hungry. You're definitely not starving, and you have plenty of energy. So as long as you preoccupy your mind with something else, do something else, go take a shower, go get out in the yard, get away from food. Just get away from food. That's my advice whenever you're doing this. I'm assuming it gets better. I mean, there's no way that guy did 60 days on this diet without it getting better. So I'm assuming after today it might get a little better. I figure I'd give another set of body shots since I'm down to 209. Amazing. It's like 5 pounds in the last 3 days. So you figure I started this journey, and I know my first video says fluctuating between 220 something and 225, but in reality, I don't know if I was being honest with myself, I was more like 224, 228. So I'm taking 226 as my starting weight. So we're down 17 pounds since I started this diet in the start of February. And then in the body shots video that I shot the other day, I said 4 months. We're actually at 3 months. So today, being the 2nd of May, is the 90th day of this entire whole foods juicing series. So that's what I'm going to label this video as day 90 with the juice detox. Alright, so I figured might as well redo the body shots. I'm never comfortable doing this, but I figure it's got to be helping somebody. Alright, so I think this is the part that keeps me motivated, you know, knowing that I want to get rid of that. Definitely don't like it. And then back here as well. You know, I don't like this. I don't like this. This has been here. You know, a lot of that has been there my whole, you know, adult life, but you know, it doesn't need to be there. It needs to go away. And until I get that gone, I'm going to stick to this diet, and hopefully you'll get to see the progress on all that. Okay? Have a good morning. I got to get to work.